Have you ever made beef kebabs only for them to fall apart in the oil or turn out dense instead of light and fluffy? Well, today I'm sharing my foolproof Kenyan beef kebab recipe with a few simple tricks that makes all the difference. Stay with me till the end. I will show you my secret of getting extra fluffy crispy kebab at home. Well, let's get started. And these are the ingredients I'm going to use here in my bowl is grounded beef, 2 eggs, a small onion, fresh chili pepper, 2 cloves of garlic, dhania, rosemary leaves, some breadcrumbs. My seasoning flavor to enhance the flavor, I have grated ginger, dried thyme, paprika, turmeric, garam masala, black pepper, cayenne pepper, cumin powder, and salt. All are going into my grounded beef. Feel free to use any seasoning of your choice. I'll set it aside as I prepare my green ingredients. I will use this manual chopper to finely chop them. You can as well use grater or just dice them into small pieces. This helps distribute the flavor evenly throughout the kebabs, so every bite is packed with deliciousness. Check the description down below for the written ingredients and the exact measurement. Hello everyone, thanks for stopping by and welcome back to Sabby's Delics. If you are new in this channel, feel most welcome. On this channel, we share easy, delicious recipes you can confidently make at home. If you enjoy this kind of video, kindly consider subscribing. Don't forget to like and turn on the notification bell for more amazing recipes like this. And watch the video up to the end so that you don't miss each and every step. Thank you. Next, I'm adding my finely chopped green ingredient into the mixture of the ground beef. Adding a little vinegar, a splash of dark soy sauce, a little oil. If your meat is fatty, don't add oil. This will enhance the flavor and also make the kebab juicy. Adding breadcrumbs, this helps bind the mixture together while also keeping the kebab soft. I'm adding egg to the mixture. The egg acts like the binder, also helping everything come together while also contributing to a softer texture. Next, mix everything thoroughly until all the ingredients are well combined. Take your time during this step because proper mixing helps the kebab hold together and ensures every bite has the same great flavor. Once everything is nicely mixed, I'm taking a portion of the mixture, shaping it into a sausage like this is the signature of a Kenyan kebab. You can make them as big or as small as you prefer, but try to keep them the same size so they cook evenly. Once done molding your kebab into your preferable size, here is another important step. We lightly dust each kebab with the wheat flour. This creates a thin coating that helps the kebab stay intact and gives the egg something to cling on. Repeat the process until all the mixture are well shaped. If you haven't liked this video up to this point, what are you still waiting for? Give me that thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Watch the video up to the end. Thank you. Ensure you shake off the excess flour. After dusting, I'm placing them in the refrigerator for about 20 minutes. Chilling firms up the mixture, making the kebabs much easier to fry without breaking apart. Next, we're going to egg wash our kebab with eggs. This will also depend with how fluffy you want your kebab. Then next, after chilling, dip each kebabs into the beaten eggs. Ensure all the kebabs are well coated with the beaten egg. Next, fry them over a medium heat. Avoid very high heat because the outside may brown too quickly while the inside remains undercooked.
Flip them from time to time to ensure evenly cooking. Once the coating has set and it's nicely golden brown, remove it from the hot oil and set aside. Let it cool completely before doing a second coat. And now this is my secret for the extra fluffiness. If you love it this way, you can as well go ahead and serve it. And if you want it extra fluffy, you can coat it as many times as you wish. You can do the third or even the fourth one. And this means you have to use a lot of eggs. Repeat the process as the first one, and this gives the kebabs a beautiful fluffy golden finish. Keep turning them occasionally so they cook evenly on both sides until they are perfectly golden brown. My kebabs are ready and it smells heavenly here. Look at this beauty. Perfectly crispy outside and very fluffy. And this is how I love mine. Nicely done. Once done, remove them from the hot oil and place them on a paper towel to drain the excess oil. You can enjoy them right away with any dip of your choice, or chili sauce, tomato sauce, or with kachumbari aside. Okay, let's see how inside look. As you can see, the beef inside is well cooked. If you've watched this far, thank you so much. Let me know in the comments if you have ever tried homemade Kenyan kebabs or if you'll be making this recipe. Don't forget to like, share this video with your friends and family and subscribe to Sabby's Delics for more delicious recipes every week. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Happy cooking!